He was 2 hours late, and that's not unusual. That signals there's not a lot of discipline within the White House, and they change things up until the last minute by debating. It's consensus speech, all right? So it's 4 or 5 people writing it. He doesn't write it. Now, his tone was defiant and tough guy Joe. And he basically put forth that he made a commitment to the American people while he was running for president, said he'd get out of Afghanistan. He has now withheld any doubt that his commitment was phony. He got out. He did what he said he would do. Okay, that's true. But the way he got out is the subject of worldwide debate. So in this speech, there were 3 elements, and we're going to play you 3 sound bites, all right? The first element was our evacuation from Afghanistan was a tremendous success. Roll the tape.
The extraordinary success of this mission was due to the incredible skill, bravery, and selfless courage of the United States military and our diplomats and intelligence professionals. For weeks, they risked their lives to get American citizens, Afghans who helped us, citizens of our allies and partners and others on board planes and out of the country. And they did it facing a crush of enormous crowds seeking to leave the country. And they did it knowing ISIS-K terrorists, sworn enemies of the Taliban, were lurking in the midst of those crowds.
So this was an extraordinary success, according to President Biden, because of all the things that he just told you. Well, who caused those things? Who caused the ISIS-K? That was you, Mr. President, because you abandoned Bagram and they, Taliban, let all the ISIS out of jail. That's you. Who caused the chaos at the airport? Well, that was you, because you could have used Bagram, a much more secure facility, and out of the Kabul nexus, but you didn't. You abandoned Bagram and used the civilian airport that had 1 less runway. So all of the things that he says are rather deceiving because the Biden administration caused all of the chaos at the end. They didn't have to do it that way. And this will nail down my point. Do you believe that in the years to come, any military evacuation course taught at West Point will use Afghanistan as the model? Do you? It was a screw up. It was not an extraordinary success. Second bite is the blame game. So the president blamed the Afghan army for folding and the Afghan government malfeasance and corruption. Blamed them. But he also blamed Donald Trump. Go.
My predecessor, the former president, signed an agreement with the Taliban to remove U.S. troops by May the 1st, just months after I was inaugurated. It included no requirement that the Taliban work out a cooperative government arrangement with the Afghan government. But it did authorize the release of 5,000 prisoners last year, including some of the Taliban's top war commanders, among those who just took control of Afghanistan. By the time I came to office, the Taliban was in its strongest military position since 2001, controlling or contesting nearly half of the country.
Now, that can be debated. I'm sure former President Trump will have a reply to all of that. I'm not going to get into that today. What I will tell you is what I reported last week when I spoke to Donald Trump. He said that he had an arrangement with the Taliban that no Americans would be harmed. Okay? Remember, 13 are dead under the Biden administration, that no Americans would be harmed, and that held for more than a year. No American casualties for more than a year. Okay? And he told me that he told the Taliban on the phone that he would kill them if they did what they did. It took over the country. that he would hold them personally responsible and they would cease to exist because of drones.